As Henry Wadsworth Longfellow once said, music is the universal language of mankind. Music touches us in ways that words alone cannot. It has the power to bring people together, to tear them apart, to bring back memories or emotions, to spark creativity, or to change your whole mood. It can inspire an entire army of people to stand for a cause, or comfort a single aching soul. Music recognizes the universal experiences of our existence and proves to us that we are never alone. Take away the different languages and cultural norms, and music is still music. No matter the genre, no matter the place, or the backgrounds they come from, people from all around the world can be connected by a single moment of shared intimacy through a song. This proves that, although the type of music that's popular is subjective and varies across culture and time, music is a unifying force that brings diverse groups together and facilitates empathy. This notion that music can improve our capability for empathy has inconceivable implications when it comes to education and shaping the minds of our youth. If a string of words attached to a rhythm truly does enhance our ability to understand and relate to those who are different than us, we can use it to change the future of our world. To begin to grasp this concept, one must first acknowledge what empathy is. A study conducted by Dr. Andre Mouy defines empathy as the capability to understand and respond to the affective experience of another person. In addition to the automatic tendencies, also known as emotional contagion, to mimic the emotional expressions of someone else, empathy also involves deliberate attempts to imagine what the other person is thinking and feeling. This role-taking ability is known as cognitive empathy. In the last decade, there's been a surge of interest in music and emotions. Psychophysiological studies have shown us that music listeners not only perceive feelings in music, but also experience genuine emotions, which are associated with congruent physiological, behavioral, and subjective changes. Theories from cognitive science have argued that empathy plays an important role in music-induced emotions, emphasizing either emotional contagion or cognitive empathy. These musical experiences act as an effective sandbox by allowing listeners to pursue emotional exploration and hypothesis testing in a safe environment. This idea of the fiction creating a safe zone for listeners parallels our class discussion about empathy in literary works. This is encouraging because the same researchers have found 86 different techniques can extend to the medium of music. Similar methods via the internet can be devised using musical excerpts rather than reading materials. The implications of this in our education system are astonishing. If we can find a way to utilize music as a tool to facilitate empathy, we would be able to teach it. Students are likely going to be very receptive to listening to music opposed to a reading, because it feels much less like an assignment and more enjoyable. This concept that music can be used to teach empathy does have its limits. Specific types of music and situations can dramatically alter the effect on your empathetic behaviors. Listening to music that features reflective, thoughtful, and gentle attributes may therefore increase empathy and improve reflective functioning. Furthermore, improved empathy may lead to mentalized affectivity, which leads to better understanding of one's feelings gained through affect regulation. Therefore, music can potentially be used as a tool to enhance these emotional pathways and help a person interpret the causes of negative emotions such as anger. Although they are still conducting extensive research, from a less clinical sense, we can see ourselves the real-life effects that music has on groups of people. Think of your average concert or music festival. The demographic may be slightly predictable, but there will still be thousands of fans from all different places, ages, cultural backgrounds, socioeconomic status, but none of that matters when their favorite artist steps onto the stage. As they watch in awe and sing along to their favorite song, the stranger next to them is no longer a stranger. Everyone in that arena is changed because they were a part of a magical shared experience. They're not only able to empathize with the emotions and memories of the performer, but with every other person that's experiencing the show with them. Similarity is an undeniably huge factor in our ability to empathize, or should I say the presumption of similarity. Lyrics can be used to tell a story that listeners can identify with, or lyrics can present new ideas, but be softened by the accompaniment of familiar musical sounds. Both of these approaches capitalize on the principle of similarity. As we've discussed throughout this course, a lot of what differentiates empathy from sympathy, or simple emotional contagion, is the intention. When you listen to the lyrics of a song with the intention of feeling with the artist and connecting your experiences with theirs, you're engaging in empathy. Listening just to listen mindlessly in your car is not wrong by any means. However, to say that that was empathy would be a dramatic overstatement. The intention and emotional maturity required are what differentiate empathy. Beyond that, music expands your sociological imagination and grants you access to experiences and emotions you may not have yet felt. This mind-opening capability of music is the reason, if utilized properly, it can be used as a helpful tool in expanding empathetic abilities. All in all, I may be biased, as an avid musician and lover of people, but in summation, I'll leave you with the words of a legend. Music can change the world because it can change people. Bono.